So I'm 20. I'm excited to be starting the illustration course at school. Let's go, bring it on. I hated almost every second of it. So if you don't know, graphic design and illustration have some crossover being commercial-based art, but wildly different ideas of communicating things. One is a lot more fun than the other, and I say this as someone who's been an in-house graphic designer before. First semester, had an English class, couldn't tell you anything else about it because that's how just memorable it was. We had another history class that I remember enjoying except for the papers. We had an Adobe Illustrator class where I learned that I hate Adobe Illustrator with a burning passion. I thought Photoshop had a lot of bells and whistles. Nope, I retained none of the lessons from the class and none of it was intuitive. With that same professor, we had typography lessons where I learned that I like that even less than graphic design. It has practical applications. I know, let me be bitter about one thing. For some reason, we had a videography class where once again I retained none of the information, and the teacher, he was nice, but he kind of used us as informal therapy and it was super uncomfortable. I don't remember a lot of the specifics, but his self-esteem was like non-existent. Website coding was like shockingly fun. We covered the basics and I like the sort of checklist, methodical method way of doing all the coding. We had one illustration class that semester and I pretty much disappointed the teacher with each project. Now remember, we're students, as in learning, as in not professionals yet. We did a project on exaggerations of forms and he said I didn't go hard enough. Noted. I changed the vibe of a digital piece from sad to creepy and he acted kind of offended that I did. Weird. We did a sign project where we had to make a physical sign for a real shop and he made sure that I knew I could have done a much better job. For the record, I was among the few who actually made a physical sign instead of just printing one out and calling it a day. Needless to say, I ended the semester praying the spring semester would be more enjoyable.